Hello guys and welcome here to the actually wait, as per usual, I always forget. Should do this before. Anyway, hello guys here and welcome to the ProDota Cup Series by Zubu TV Season 9 SEA region. We have one of the strongest matchups in this whole tournament. The most awaited matchup between Execration and Warriors Gaming Unity. Your caster for today will be myself, DSwordfish. And I hope you enjoy the cast as per usual, and I hope my breaking voice will not hurt your enjoyment of it. Right, so why is this the most awaited cast, or why is this cast so great? Why am I so excited? Besides the fact that I have to keep a constant level of excitement because that's my fucking job, it's because Execration and Warriors Gaming Unity. Warriors Gaming Unity has been undefeated until now. Execration undefeated in the winners brackets, and had a terrible run in the group stages, but finally was able to adapt itself and create a solid team with BYB and Gabby as the new stand-ins. Now with DJ apparently whatsoever. But Warriors Gaming Unity has not lost a single match this whole tournament, and they seek to keep it that way. They've also won most of their matches 23 minutes in or 22 minutes in. It's been a complete destruction by them. Whereas Execration has not proven that same level of skill. In fact, some would say that they had just easy opponents because they had some very terrible matches. But at the same time, they have won every single match in the winners brackets and have not walked out just yet. This is the winners bracket semi-final, and whoever wins this match will actually go to the final of this tournament. A beautiful best of 5 between them and whoever comes from the losers bracket. Right, that said, let's get right into the draft. We have Psychic Ricky, Invoker and Axeman down by Execration. They pick up her Spirit and Juggernaut. Whereas Gaming Unity, who ban out the Meepo, the Bat Rider, the Timber Saw, and now a 4th hero. And Shadow Demon and Drow Ranger picked up by them. So, Shadow Demon Drow, pretty strong. Maybe you don't want to combine that with an Oracle too well, because I mean, even though Drow Oracle is fantastic, you know, it's the issue of having a kind of a roaming support or two lane support's not too great. Maybe a Kunkka would go out for Warriors Gaming Unity. That'd be nice. We have seen them play the Kunkka before, and it's all right. I also see them play some weird things, though, to be fair. So the traps are always a bit out there. Coddle, for example, they have played that with the Shadow Demon in combination, and it's nice, though. But the reason why it's a pretty good combo is because Drow Ranger and Shadow Demon can do some good illusion spam. As a hero who goes for stats and specifically agility, Drow Ranger can deal a lot of damage with her illusions if you help her out with some of that disruption. In addition to that, you can even grab Manta style most of the time and even save her from dangerous situations. In addition to not only, I mean, you have, on one hand, you have the Force Staff, which is a good point, right? So, the Force Staff will ensure that most of the time she will be saved if they do go on her and pretty hard. But at the same time, she also have the power of disruption to save her from the Omni Slash, for example, or even the Soul Catcher to actually get kills in the early game. Right, Execration though, let's look at what they have. Winter Wyvern, Juggernaut, and Earth Spirit. Another very powerful combo. Winter Wyvern were the slow, one of the strongest laners out there, and a long range slow. Easy kill with a Juggernaut and Winter Wyvern, frankly. Slow, the Arctic Burn plus the Splinter Blast is too strong and you can't really evade that. Too much damage, and on top of that, an amazing slow that Juggernaut can utilize very well to get easy kills. A lot of healing on these two heroes. There it's the Gonka, like I said. A lot of healing on these two heroes, the Juggernaut and the Winter Wyvern. You combine that with Earth Spirit. Not only is it Tim's Earth Spirit, one of the best Earth Spirits in the world, but on top of that, you also have a good ganking in the mid lane, strong against Drow Ranger general, a lot of magical damage, not too weak to ganks in general either, and obviously extra slow from the Juggernaut, in addition to a silence and stuff. You know, always works out. Right, now, Execration needs 2 more heroes, one which would be probably the mid laner and the off laner. Alpha laner seems like the first thing you'd pick up, as a lot of them have been banned out. Bat Rider, Timber Saw. I mean, you can still have the Tide, but it's not very common for them to pick the Tide. I mean, BYB has been. They played the Tiny, for example. It doesn't seem like it'd be a good idea though in this draft, especially against a Drow Ranger. But yeah, alright if you go Blink Dagger Tiny. But yeah, Tide doesn't seem too bad. Frankly, Tide Hunter seems alright, as he brings a lot of initiation to your team, is hard to kill, etc, etc. And no, we're gonna go for the Beastmaster instead. Of course, Beastmaster hasn't been seen much anymore, I mean, especially in the SEA region, but still a very powerful hero, often overlooked, and a perfect hero for Execration. Now, Warriors Gaming Unity themselves have finally their more deciding pick. Both teams are going around the same kind of style, you know. Support, carry, support, and now would be an offlaner ideally to prevent all the bans that have come out. The Slardar is looking particularly good for Warriors Gaming Unity. They also love playing the Slardar, you know, in that position. Okay, fuck it. No, they're not. They're gonna play Pudge apparently. Offlane Pudge. Okay. Alright. Offlane Pudge. Not. Offlane Pudge is not too good a hero. Let's be honest. Offlane Pudge is not too good. Support Pudge, I'll get around. Offlane Pudge, maybe not so much. It could be that they're running the Kunkka in the mid lane or something of the sort. It's still running support Pudge, but the core Pudge has seen 0% win rate for the past year. Even though the hero has been buffed and buffed and buffed, it's kind of been buffed into the position of a support rather than the position of a core. It's just not that powerful, really. But with the right combination, sometimes you can actually do pretty well with this hero, Shadow Demon and Kunkka specifically. Those two can help him get a couple hooks. You know, you can use the combo to get a good torrent, etc., etc. Right? So, you know, not gonna diss this just yet. As there's still a lot of possibilities, but it's not my preferred hero. That's all I'm gonna say. Cool. Faces Void now banned out by Execration. That was the other offlaner that was left, obviously. And, I mean, it must be the Execration is thinking that Warriors Gaming Unity needs an offlane yet. But I'm pretty sure it's an offlane Pudge. And they even banned out a Tinker from the enemy lane. Now, if they go for offlane Pudge, you can go for a lot of possibilities. You have a lot of possibilities in the mid lane. I mean, not Invoker, obviously, even though that's a preferred pick to them. They even played Meepo in the mid lane, but that's been banned by them as well. This is going to be a good Meepo game because both of them have Meepo, actually. both teams have a good Meepo player. Right, sorry about that. Frankly, what's a good mid laner for them? In combination with a Pudge, you don't really have much options.
Mirana.
Okay, Mirana. I can't believe Mirana was banned. Okay, yeah, Mirana. Yeah, that's stupid. Of course, ranged hero, amazing with Drow Ranger, good combination with Shadow Demon. As to why you'd ban the Void over the Mirana, I don't really understand. I just realized she wasn't in the pool. Now, Execration on themselves need a mid for Ovid. Tinker's been banned, and Meepo's been banned, Invoker's been banned. The Deuce actually would work out right in the situation. Maybe not. Puck. Gabby Puck, actually. Gabby Puck, another common pick. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I find myself in a very bad position in terms of health right now, apparently, and I can't do much about it. I'm also disconnecting from the game because fuck this game. I mean, obviously not on purpose, they're not disconnecting. Don't worry, we'll come back in a second. Okay. Apologies for that, but we should be back in the game. Not much I could do in this situation. Sorry, my voice first of all is cracking. Then you have like my my voice constantly cracking. Not because I've reached puberty, rather. That was quite a while ago, but rather because I've been casting for too long. Not today specifically, but the past few days. Then obviously, getting the morning sickness, just absolutely terrible. Okay, anyway. Don't worry about it. I will cast into the best of my ability and bring you this enjoyable game that actually seems pretty interesting. So let's get right into the game. First of all, my name is DSwordfish. I will be your caster for today, and let's present the teams real quick as we have Afu on the. Oh yeah, sorry, Afu. I was thinking Ajit. No, Afu on the Kunkka in the support position. Second support A is going to be the Shaldian, played here by Wen. In the mid lane, we're going to have them. No, actually, off lane Mirana, played by Kang apparently, and then mid lane Pudge, played by Nana. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are going to play the mid lane Pudge. Meanwhile, in the carry position for this game, obviously it's going to be Ajit as the Drow Ranger. For the enemy team, we are going to have on Execration side Chemo on the Winter Wyvern. Tibbs will be playing his famous Earth Spirit, the two supports for this team. for this team. Gabby on as well on his famous Puck. Or, no, it's not going to be Gabby Puck. Okay, it's going to be Ahmed Puck, actually. And we haven't seen this just yet from Execration. Usually it's Gabby playing this hero, and he's going to be playing the mid lane as our carry slash offensive offlaner. We're going to have Gabby on the Juggernaut, and then finally, in the solo safe lane position, BYB on the Beastmaster. So, the offensive tri-lane makes quite a lot of sense, considering you have the ability to do one, you know. It's quite fantastic. If you can get an offensive tri-lane out, I honestly thought they were expecting a off-lane punch, but this works out anyway. I assume Warriors Gaming Unity probably thought, yeah, they're going to go out with an offensive tri-lane. Mirana's going to have a solo lane. Sure, Beastmaster should win the lane regardless because she has high attack damage, she has wars, etc., etc. You know, even if Mirana's a ranged hero, she's going to have quite a hard time, especially against such a strong laner as Beastmaster. But at the same time, she should still get last hits. It's kind of hard to kill Mirana anyway. Get the fucking last hit, actually. There it is. Okay, and that means that the Mirana will get a decent amount of farm. The Beastmaster will as well, but the Mirana is a little bit more scary because she can have her agonist right early on. And this aggressive tri-lane, I believe Warriors Gaming Unity is pretty confident that they can deal with it. They have a good defensive abilities. There's two good defensive abilities with the Torrent and Disruption. Even the Xbox Spot to some degree. They can easily counter-attack and go on the enemy team. And they don't seem too afraid of the Blade Fury plus Rolling Boulder plus Burn combo because, again, Disruption is really effective in that regard. And they're going to wait probably for the Blade Fury to activate. And so they activate, so then you get a disruption for 2 whole seconds. That means that the Blade Fury can only attack for 3 seconds and attack for almost half now. Now, we're going to go on to Wayne, has to disrupt himself. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And the Blade Fury wants to kill him regardless, but can't quite find him. Torrent, perfect combo. But in the end, the Shadow Demon will go down regardless. Now going on to Gabby, healing ward is up, taking his health back up. And Tim's will be the next target of aggression. They want to slow him down. The Torrent is going to hit him. And with that, Tim's will be able to roll back to safety. Right, so that means that Shadow Demon does go down, and they don't get the counter kill, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, at least they do manage to harass the Earth Spirit out of lane for a bit. That was a perfect healing ward, really good positioning for it. And at least, you know, nobody else dies, right? It was only a Shadow Demon, worst case scenario. Meanwhile, I'm surprised that Nana is actually doing so well this lane. Against a Puck that can play so aggressively against him. Oh, one way. They're actually going to catch Chemo with a combo. But Wayne is also in trouble. Chemo will go down first. Wayne will follow through as well. And Afu wants to destroy this Gabby, at least deal some damage to him. There's a slow coming out. The aura is also there. Gabby is going to man fight Ajit. 1v1, he says, come on, fight me, you archer bitch. And Gabby will be pulled back next to the Xbox spot. That means that Ajit will still go down. The rolling boulder will miss. Gabby can still go down to the power of Kunkka, though. One last sword strike will do the trick, but Afu is being kited around thanks to that poison orb. Tims wants to get that kill, and Tims will not block him into the trees. Afu needs to find a secret passageway to this jungle, but Mr. Admiral Kunkka could still go down because he's being slowed to oblivion. And in the end, all they need to do is hit him a bit further, but there's no Splinter Blast yet on the Winter Wise and went for a more defensive build, and that means that they can't quite finish him off. Which is terrible because they still, I mean, it's not terrible for Execration. Honestly, they don't really care that much, but it is terrible that they lose Ajit in that situation. Whereas Gaming Unity did not want to lose their carry. Especially a Drow Ranger can have quite a hard time farming. Very important to grab that early level of precision aura and also the early level of gust too. That's gonna help out a lot. Don't commit suicide, that's not a big deal. And in general, because now the issue is that Execration has gotten a kill or two. If they get a second kill, or sorry, a fourth kill. If they get a fourth kill, or ideally a second kill on the Drow Ranger, they can actually go gank mid and probably kill a Pudge easily. Because they will have much more space to farm anyway. And yeah, sure, the Juggernaut's losing in terms of last hits by a bit, but in terms of net worth, he's actually just below 200 gold below the Drow Ranger. So they need a couple more kills, or 1, maybe 2 on the Drow Ranger especially. But once they do that, they can actually go and help this mid lane. Which is not going Pudge's way by any means, but this could be an easy kill on Nana. I'm sorry, on Nana. It's one of, what are you going to do with it again, if you're playing? Oh, or with the face shield. Even the hook can't catch. Good try on the hook, but I mean, there was just nothing you could really do in this situation. Even using the Arcane Rune to get some extra, or reduce cooldown on the hook. The Kunkka does rotate, which is interesting, as well as Gaming Unity. I was surprised. I was hoping that they would keep everyone else in the lane. Choose not to. Instead, rotate the Kunkka, try to get the kill on the Puck. Realize it's impossible. The puck is one of the few heroes with escape mechanisms that's not screwed over completely by the Xbox spot, because you can just cruise it away. Or sorry, you can just shift away. Oh, that last hit ability. I will not lose the last hit. I am playing Black Pudge. I'm saying black as in the player, not as in the race. Nana, is it that Abed? Can you face into the orb? No, but he does silence him. However, a hook will do the trick. Abed's gonna go down here to Nana. Wow, the phase shift. He couldn't expect the hook. It was too close, and Nana now is being attacked by Teams. Wants to deny himself. Should be able to, maybe not. Teams is slowed down to oblivion. The rolling boulders here. No, one last hit will do the trick. He should have denied himself there. As Tims goes back to base, a torrent will come out. He ends the torrent for an last hit. That last hit actually saved Tim's life. He could have gone down. He could have gone down to the power of the Kunkka, but you know, because the Kunkka hits pretty hard, especially with the Tidebringer. Lucky he did. That's cool. Also Gust, but it hits Juggernaut instead, so it doesn't hit Chemo. That means he still has the Cold Embrace to use on himself. However, the hook might hook him out of the Cold Embrace. Yep, sorry. Why are you not using the hook? Fine. Doesn't really matter. The Pudge, they still get the kill. That's what they wanted. Kang in the top lane is about to go down. If he can't try, oh no, he's actually going to use the arrow here. MP1B will be kiting around the tower, ring around the Rosie, the death ring around the Rosie, as he fails to kill Mirana. And proceeds to go down. Now, they've sought lanes a bit, giving a bit of farm to this Kunkka, which I love. You know, especially if he's going for the Tidebringer Kunkka, or at least a couple over the Tidebringer. He did cut. Oh, I love Apple. It is great, Apple. You're just fantastic, mate. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that we're back to that good build of no second level of torrent. I think I was because I was watching. These guys do. The second level of Xbox the spot is fantastic. You now combine it with a lot of damage on the Tidebringer. You know, the torrent is not too great because most of these heroes, actually a lot of these heroes, get evaded. Well, the Juggernaut, the puck, and to some degree the Earth Spirit, when if they do it properly, but or if they use their evasion properly. But the Tidebringer is still very powerful. You don't want to use a phase shift or a place shift. Meanwhile, Abed will be brought down. The Xbox spot level 2 apparently good enough. Can't phase shift away, and with that. They actually get another kill on the puck. Fantastic. The Kunkka and Mirana combination is also very powerful. Let's not forget. So they get Xbox the spot into the arrow. Easy pickings. Now that said, in this bottom lane, you want to go on time. They don't get the custom time just right. The Pudge will come in with a hook and almost kill Chemo. And now when fighting off Gabby alone, they're going to slow him down as Pudge just finishes off Chemo. Gabby is being slowed down to oblivion. Wants to get denied. Can't do so. And 2 kills happen simultaneously. As they take down the support on the Pudge side and the carry on the Drow side. Now that's putting Ajit very much so above the Juggernaut, not only in terms of net worth, but also in terms of experience, and that's pretty big. Juggernaut, you can see, is level 5. I thought it was a defensive rolling boulder. If you can catch him with a hook, that'd be fantastic. Oh! Just barely misses. Grabs the last hit for his efforts, Gabby. As he slowed down further, Xbox the spot, they don't get the silence off in time. They should have tried silencing first. And then Xbox it. Or actually, I think it's really hard to get the silence on the Jug. Unless you're really close to him, it's really hard to get a silence on the Jug. Maybe the whole point they were trying to force Nana to hook him or something and play him in a dangerous position by using the Blade Fury, perhaps. It is really hard to kill. I mean, they killed the Jug multiple times, so yeah, right? No, only once, but they killed the Jug once, and that was just slowing. You know, it's pretty alright. But that Blade Fury makes it very, very, very hard to kill the Jug early on in the game, and more importantly, the only thing they can really do much to Jug in that. That's why the Pudge is actually a decent pick. I was hoping that would be off-lane Pudge, but it's going to be mid-Pudge instead. And Mage Pudge does snowball a bit more, and that, I mean, to some degree, doesn't need that many items. It works kind of like how you play a Magnus, or used to play a Magnus, you know. In this case, Mid Pudge only needs an Ether Lens and maybe a Blink or Force Staff. Either one works out. Honestly, if you're going to buy Ether Lens, Force Staff seems like a better idea. Obviously, still, you buy Arcane Boots and whatnot, but that's all an off-lane or a mid-lane Pudge needs. However, you have 2 spells that go through Magical Immunity. Sure, the Dismember and the Hook Obviously, this member doesn't actually deal damage if you're spinning around, and it can still hurt you quite a lot considering, you know, you still continue to spin around. That's a lot of magical damage going your way, but at the same time, you know, you keep them in place. It's like a Bad Rider lasso, except with less range. But with the Ether Lens, you can actually use this member from quite far away, which is great. But Ether Lens is what's made essentially for punch, which is fantastic. One second. Okay, we're back, and Magatas will hit cheat. The ball is going to come out, but the Omnislash will hit him pretty hard. However, Moonlight Shadow should look to save one last gust. Now G might want to counterattack. The Pudge comes in from downtown with a hook and shreds the Juggernaut down. Well, wants to tear apart teams, has this member available, cannot cancel the TP in time because of... Actually, don't know why. I was surprised that he didn't cancel the TP there, but doesn't matter. At least they kill the Juggernaut, which is the main goal anyway. This Pudge is actually doing a good job. And with that, Nana more than happy to continue roaming around. Almost killed. I mean, he's got quite a lot. He's participated in at least 4. Could have had more maybe in terms of the Flesh Sheep. That's going to give him a lot of strength. And obviously that's a cold goal of Pudge, especially in the carry position. And Hulk is still not available onto Chemo. Wants to try hit. Gets Tims instead. Was this member. Does it from long range. Can hit him with the rock. Nana's in a dangerous position now. As they go onto teams, they try to slow down the Pudge or silence him. They will finish him off. However, they almost killed off the Tims with Demonic Purge. Good Cold Embrace there to save his life. Is that a level 2 Cold Embrace? No, level 1. Okay, all they need actually. Now that the cooldown reduction has been better and more severe, you might want to get a level 2 or more than no, not really that worth it. Dix Reach is definitely not worth it, but the cooldown reduction has been annoying now. It used to be a better cooldown before. It used to go down by like 1 tick every time. Now it goes down by 3. It's a bit more considerable. But look at that worth value. You still see that the Pudge is obviously not leading because he's not farming. And this is important to note because Nana's not playing, you know, he's playing typical roaming punch, really, just in the core position, but he's just playing roaming punch. The guy who's been made the 2 carries in this game, the 2 carries, the Dry Ranger and Runner, and regardless of what position, Okang is going to go down here, good disruptor, save his life, but Gwen will go down together with the Mirana. She pops the recoil. Gwen trying to run away. Can they save him? Gabby's really determined to get this kill. In they go as Abed could jump to the illusory orb, but decides that it's too dangerous an initiation. So he decides to go back home. Get the Veil of Discord, maybe get a bit of more damage, try to kill Wen. Now, the Mirana actually popped her own life, just using the leap when she had a Dream Coil on, which is not too fantastic. But what else are you gonna do? You know? Always believe in Where's Gaming in the chat. Yeah, Where's Gaming is a fantastic team. And oh ho, quick gust. If you don't see it, honestly, especially coming from the trees, it might actually catch it. In my shadow, there's the gust onto Gabby, and he can't really play free. Demonic Punch onto him as well. Pudge comes from behind and tears him apart with a dismember. Eats him up. As Juggernaut goes down again. Easy kill for the Where's Gaming Unity team and a bit more of those stacks for the Pudge. And yeah, he's playing a roaming Pudge, but essentially like the off-lane Pudge position. Just because he played in mid does not change the fact that he's playing with the farm priority of a 3 position. Meaning that Mirana and Daringer can both get a lot of space from the Pudge. They have really good initiation early on, and Nana's been showing off a really good Pudge. They hook off. Oh, try to hook the Earth Spirit during his rolling moment, but doesn't quite get it. Kang now trying to fight Earth Spirit. In comes the Splinter Blast. It's Kang barely. G will be stopped out by Drama Roar, and they want to stun him out and subsequently kill him, but the foe will come in. BYB, they'll miss the hook. So they can't actually stop him. Majid keeps attacking and attacking and attacking. But Kanana can't really help out. Gust up to 3. Everyone is silenced. Pudges catches the Earth Spirit. Chemo will go down 2. Now Gabby is being hooked into his own death. As BYB is the last thing in this team fight left alive. And he's going to slowly depart with his body as the Torrent is going to... the Torrent will ensure to kill this Beastmaster really quickly. let's see. Wait, where's my microphone? Yeah, okay. Why is not another detective? Fuck you. There. Good. That it detects. Alright. Anyway, the pause comes out, and with this, we're just waiting for BYB to really die. The Beastmaster is as an economic on at least pretty early on. Frankly, it's far more decent. 15 minutes in, you should get like 22 minutes in to finish it up completely. You do want that economic on ideally before level 20. It's really only effective until like maybe 30 usually. Now, when the comes back, BYB slowly crying. Oh no, what's gonna happen to me? Guys, no! And BYB is destroyed here with one last sword. Good stuff. Now that has 10 flesh heaps. That's not bad at all, actually. Okay, so he hasn't got any special flesh heaps. He's participated in 8 and 10 kills. That's not bad at all. Now you can go for a Blink Dagger, though I really would prefer the Ethlins, frankly. Yeah, it doesn't just go for Ethlins. Okay, good. The Ethlins going to help out a lot. That extra range on this member is fantastic because you have to consider this member right now is using the same way it's using, or you'd use a lasso. Sure, he's gotten Tims a couple times with these members to kill him off, but most of the time it's going to be used on the Juggernaut when he's spinning. And whenever you use the Dismember now, you can actually get him just barely out of range. So the spinning won't hurt you, so you won't die, but at the same time, you can kill him off by stopping him in this place. Obviously, usually the things you have... Hey, Method Quando. How you doing, man? Nice to see you in chat again. Obviously, since you have the flesh heaps anyway, and soon you're gonna get a couple more levels of it, you're actually all right in the sense that, as well as so you're actually all right in terms of magical damage. So Blade Fury shouldn't deal too much damage to you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Pudge went for a casual cloak, if anything, just to minimize the damage of the rot and the other abilities that the enemy team has, especially when the enemy team has a Veil of Discord. That is one of the worst things to grab it, or best things to grab it, Pudge, because it puts him in a really dangerous position in terms of his own rod, right? Now, the whole point here is that... Don't miss the last enough. Well, he really couldn't do much about it, but the Pudge right now is a bit too... It's not tanky enough to actually tank the whole Blade Fury, and the Influence helps him a lot. And obviously the extra hook range is always welcome. This Pudge has been getting amazing hooks the whole game. So, you know, it's not really Execration doing too badly, honestly. I think it's just Pudge doing he's looking out very well as a pick. This Trial Ranger as well with a Gust. IG has been on point with every single Gust, and now in this top lane, Gabby's being hit by a torch. There's the silence and the bow coming in, but the Cold Embrace should be able to save Gabby for a couple more seconds. Here comes the Dismember. Where are you going, Gabby? They say as they hit Nana with Winter's Curse. Nana will be going down because they all leak. So Chemo will also fall as Earth Spirit tries to evade this great rolling boulder combo. This is Tim's for you. And they did destroy their partner Pudge, which was unnecessary, really. They all kind of walked into him just like, yeah, fucking die, Pudge. Who the fuck do you think you are? And unnecessary. But, you know, that said, at least the Pudge got the kill on the Juggernaut, so it was definitely worth it. You know, Pudge can sacrifice himself. Now Afu being stunned down the Primal Lord. And he's for a new one. As the Dragon comes in with a silence, this is looking scary for both the Buck and the Beastmaster. Disruption saves Afu for a couple more seconds. He will go down to the magical damage, but Abed is the next target of aggression. They can't quite find him. Demonic Purge onto BYB. They can't stop his TP. Now in comes the rolling boulder when it's gonna be destroyed by Tims. But IG wants to continue fighting this. However, the Necronomicon keeps are a bit too annoying. So is the board with his slow. In comes Nana, has a hook, can get Abed or can get Tims. Where's the hook gonna hit? It's gonna destroy Tims. And this member comes in to invite the Tims. Abed, are you gonna fall as well? Omnisesh will come in and they will finish off the Pudge real quick. It's another good team fight for Execration, getting a couple kills there, especially on the Pudge, the Kunkka. You don't kill a Drow Ranger because those Gusts have been on point, but they do actually commit a lot to that and get a couple kills out of it. You know, the Pudge only gets 2 flesh heaps, or has only gotten 2 flesh heaps, and those have both been on pretty bad heroes, so that's fine. Now, let's see. Warriors Gaming Unity is gathering themselves up again after this team fight, and Gabi can actually finish off his Battle Fury, sorry, his Battle Fury. I mean, does he have anything on the courier? No, this guy's more poorer than we thought. you know, Perseverance, the Gorilla, that's not too great. 20 minutes in, that's very late matter. Very, very late matter. The Puck, meanwhile, could grab this Veil of Discord. Beastmaster on economic on level 2, and very soon turn to economic on level 3, so he will have pre-minute 20, which is fine. Now, in comes the Kunkka, they see the scan, they're gonna catch out Wen though, and Wen is gonna be torn apart, shredded. And with that Blade Fury, goodbye my friend, but the Hulk comes in and catches a wild Beastmaster. BYB will go down. Now they're planning to kill Kang with a Winter's Curse, but nobody's around him, so he's actually not the best of engagements. Ajit couldn't quite hit him, Abed. Now it's the target of aggression. Kang doesn't want to die. He has a leap, but doesn't want to use it. And another hook saves his friend as Nana. Those hooks have been the start of this team fight. The arrow hits Gabby. They want to kill him off with the torrent, but not enough damage. One last hook couldn't do the trick because they couldn't quite get it off. And Abed with the silence is being destroyed by Ajit. Die, Abed. That's what they say. Say goodbye to your life. And now they are going to catch one last hook. That hook actually grabs the Juggernaut as Ajit destroys everyone in the back lines. And Jesus Christ, I can feel my own blood in my throat right now. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I'm losing. Anyway. I'm losing my voice. I'm still so excited. I want to scream for this part. Sorry. Anyway, we're gonna go for Sean now. Ajit and Nana. I love this Pudge. He's so fucking good. He's so goddamn good. He's gonna, if he catches BYB here, nah, don't. BYB, come on. You know how good this Pudge is. No way. I'll build him a golden statue if he just catches someone randomly and gets him here. That'd be insane. Not team. Let's get him. Roshan comes out. Oh, Gabby. You're going to the wolf's den. Lion's den, sorry. Putting your head in the wolf's mouth, and that wolf in this situation is a Pudge because he's looking scarier and scarier. Let's not forget the hook deals a considerable amount of damage, huh? I mean, just pure damage. 360 is one of the strongest pure damage spells in the game, if not the strongest. Together with Purification, it has a longer range than Purification. Now the Pudge probably should go for Blink Dagger and/or Ags. You know, I like Blink Dagger first, or Force Staff for a bit more mobility, but you can go either. Slow down, silence, front, and magnetize as well onto him. And again, easily kill. Even the Dream Coil is committed as he leaps away. The Marana is tucked by the rope and choked to death. Well, no way! No way! Actually, a Chemo! And brings the dragon with him. Jesus Christ, Chemo's down. Oh my god. What? What? They don't even have a ward on the high ground. Oh my god. They don't even have a ward on the high ground. God, nada. Shit, man. This is insane. Alright. That's it. They're gonna take down this tower easily. I think they have a double down. This Pudge with 16 flesh years, man. He has so much HP. Look at the HP for the heroes. 1,000, no, 1,200, 1,400, 1,000, 1,000, 1,600, which is pretty insane, but that's because she has and Dragonlance. Well, almost Ags and Dragonlance. Not out. If they had some sort of follow-up, it could be an easy kill, but right now it doesn't seem very likely. Blink Dagger, however, on Tim's could pull him back with a Boulder Smash, probably what's going to happen. And there it is, Boulder Smash. Actually, not need to pull him back, just stunning him out. That's I mean, good try, you know. It's been a good run, Wes. It's been a good run. But you have to fall there. Yeah, I do apologize. That's not that my voice. No. No way! Another hook into the puck. Just move. This Pudge is destroying you guys. And Illusory Orb is lucky. He's lucky that it actually was perfectly timed there because that was almost a second one. That hook, okay. That hook. You're getting too cocky, Nana. Those hooks are a bit too good. Now, Ajit in the go. Gabi, on the slash. Onto Ajit. Taking a lot of damage. Took him away. Still has the Aegis though. So he should be able to survive as they bring him down the first time with a defensive hook. Oh, but the Abed comes in with a full force to hit his fat teammate. But they don't want to kill off the Pudge. Right now, the initiation starts by Execration. The Magnetize is here, so it's Dream Coil. Nana in trouble. Uses the Dismember to try to heal himself up, but can't kill anything. And with that, they will even kill the Shadow Demon, who's been able to go back to base, but only for a couple seconds, as the Boulder Smash will smash him into oblivion. Now, whereas Gaming leads most of their team, Ra's trying to do the baby rage. Oh, sorry, baby rage. Sorry, the creep skip. What am I saying? What the fuck did I just say? He's trying to do a bit of the creep skip to actual protection. Pudge even buys back. Frankly, since Pudge doesn't really need many items, oh, so creep. Fuck you, creep. Oh shit. They all buy back now. Afu as well. So they really want to defend this. They don't want to lose the elimination. Labrana luckily was still alive and didn't die in that engagement, which is pretty big. And to be fair, I mean, the Dry Ranger is really fun. If you look at the gold graph, yes, whereas Gaming Unity lost a lot with those buybacks, but they are still winning every season. And the experience, they also lost a lot. That was a really good team fight, you know, proper team fight, proper magnetics that we were looking at. Plus volume, they say? You mean the game's volume or voices volume? If it's my voices volume, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. It really isn't out of spite. If I'm speaking well, I assure you that's not on purpose. Rather out of survival. Okay, and this is a good place to ward, by the way, if you play this punch. Easy taking I mean, they don't need wards for this punch. This punch is fucking out of 6 cents. Economic on level 3 finally comes on BYB. Only reason why it was delayed is because the Blink Dagger came out. It makes sense. Like, you needed the Blink Dagger for more initiation. Better off. You also have to run Abed in the Discord. I mean, they just haven't recovered that well. The Blade Fury, or the Battle Fury also came out on Gabby, and rather early too, with a Yasha to combine. I mean, rather early, no, sorry, earlier, that's what I meant. 20 minutes in or something, 20 minutes too. And with that, he's getting a bit more farm. He's actually managing to reach the Ranger level, but you have to consider Ranger is just a harder carry than you need. I guess to the Lake, she has a lot of damage. She's almost level 16. That level 16 is like the max point of the damage, and that's really scary Ranger. No. Is he gonna find out BYB? The Hawk could be hooked instead, so like Lucky Hawk. And they do kill both Hawks, which is big. And they even calculate exactly where he was gonna TP, but they don't get him in time. That's an 8. This bunch has cleared his map hacks. Okay, opposite, but now they're gonna go for this bottom lane. And I mean, they saw him with the arrow, that's why, by the way. For those of you that are wondering and thinking, oh, is the caster serious? Yeah, no, they saw him with an arrow over here. The arrow gives a lot of vision, and then, obviously, you could see there was TP in there. And then hooked as soon as they could. That's pretty much it. Cool. That's all I wanted to mention. I don't know why I explain these small things so much. I just like the little nuances in Dota. Vision is one of those nuances that most casters don't really talk about. It's very big. Not that, no, let's talk about Vision. Very aggressive wards on Warriors Gaming Community, especially utilizing, so... I want to show this, like, this is the Pudge hook ranges are into this area with the Aetherlets. So, this is exactly what they're trying to do. Get the maximum vision for the Pudge hook range from low ground to high ground, so you can't really see him. And, I mean, this is the best way to play with the Pudge. The aggressive wards for Execration are a bit weird, but have been working out pretty well for them, as you can see. They have a couple defensive wards here. This one kind of spots out rotations, going into the jungle. This one, to some degree, also spots out rotation, especially going to Roshan from the jungle if you don't use smokes, which is stupid because you always use the smoke for Roshan. But in general, the wards for Execration are actually surprisingly aggressive, which is just to get kills, and it's been working out pretty well for them. They know they have a better team fight with the Buck, and they even have a Nerf Spirit to join them, so it's easy for them to get kills, really. The only issue is that they haven't been able to keep the Dry Ranger because this carry is just way too farmed. But that's pretty much it. That's the only issue because the turn is bad. Whereas Gaming Uni has a Kunkka, the only thing for the team fight, but he went for the Tidebringer Kunkka, which is even less magical damage. The Bloat has a hard setup to do this game anyway, and Wen is Kunkka up top. The Earth Shadow is very annoying. Gabby, commit a Omni Slash to this. Okay, this is good because now whereas Gaming Uni doesn't really care. I mean, they commit an Omni Slash to it. They want to really something in the enemy team before they go out. However, with this Execration, I think we'll just play defensively for for 2 minutes, so they don't have to team fight. What is that? Oh no, Abed, what's he doing? What is it? How did he go down? I didn't really think. Yeah, okay, yeah, shit. There's a ward there. Surprise, surprise. One of the most common warding plays. That was weird. Alright, you know, like, why would you do that? Misplay. Anyway, especially because, what are you, like, lift juggling now? Come on. Anna gets another kill, almost reaching that 3k gold. And with that hook, oof, that's hooked. Not only deals a lot of damage, because 450 is considerable in terms of crit damage. 485 actually, with the E-fill and etc. And also gets the bit of, this is the cooldown, which is fantastic. So now more hooks can come out of single team fights. Every single hook has been hitting. I want to see if he can continue that streak, pretty much. Only thing he needs now is a movement item like Force Staff and Link. Link is better if you can trust the Pudge more. Force Staff is better if you want some sort of defensive item for your team. But since you have a hook, I don't think Force Staff is that great, because you can just hook your teammates if necessary, especially with an axe. Force Staff can cooldown. Even maybe later Octarine Core. When I've been surprised, I've seen Pudge with Octarine Core with 3-second hooks. Perfectly fine. Even heal with a rot and dismember. Obviously, hard is better. You get the. You can actually build that up later on. It's not like you want any. Okay, this Pudge should start doing rot. Just randomly rotting, because this hawk is gonna see him the constant time. Now Cheetah's using the X-Marks spot plus the illusion spam. If you have not one cheese but double cheese. Oh, almost killed the hawk off. And then they go out with a dream call. Onto 3. Fantastic dream call. Wayne will go down first. And now has been caught out. Has a lot of health, but easy kill anyway. No mess. The December comes out. Hitting Chemo. Nana's fighting Chemo and Abed alone. And he misses the second hook. Rod is up. Rod wants to deal enough damage to Chemo. Can't quite find him. In get go. Abed still wants to fight this fight. As the Amisage also killed Ajit in the backlines. A comeback is real, boys. As Execration will now try to finish off Kang. Doesn't require it. But I do get 3 kills off that. Execration not losing a single hero. Mainly because the Pudge is just not in a good position. That Hawk is screwing over the Pudge a lot. That Hawk was over there, but it's fantastic Hawk position. I've seen Hawk positioning. I've seen Beastmaster in general, because he's only using the Hawk to spot out the Pudge, and he acknowledges the Pudge has been the biggest deterrent to the initiation in general. So that's part of that ability. Not only does he acknowledge the Pudge is a serious issue, but also that he can kill with only a bit of vision. That's all you need to kill off the Pudge. It's not like that they use the fear of guns. So, shot. So it's like, they're gonna actually catch Afu. Afu will go down first. Kang has to run away now. And Afu tries to armor toggle. It's alright actually. It's working out for him for now. But that last armor toggle is gonna send him to the grave. Now, there's the last bit of a shot. Because DH is with this situation. And they put themselves on the map. In fact, not only on the map, but actually put themselves on in the winning seat for this game. Abed says, fuck it, I don't care which one it is, I'm just gonna blow all of them up. Jesus Christ. Another hook. Catches the hawk. Okay, that was a good hook for the hawk. The more hawks you catch with those hooks, the better. You know, you're going fishing for birds. Oh, almost gets brutal. Tower goes down though. It's a bit more gold going to the Execration side, helping in their lead. And BKB not coming onto Ajit. I don't know if that's the item they needed to really balance out this game, but they needed something on this Dragon because she was dying way too much recently. The Hurricane Pike plus the BKB should be able to keep him alive. They have a Beast Fast or short, but you know, chances are you can't really get the Mirana with that. And I would actually love to see a Linken's on Kang, just so you can use the Linken's on the Mirana. You can stop the Winter's Curse and the Primal Roar. I mean, this combination has been run before by Execration, and the Linken's is really hard against it, or really hard counter against it. You run it on the Mirana, and then you can put it on the Drow, put it on yourself, depends on how you feel and pain. Arrow coming out. Both the arrow and the hook miss, but doesn't really matter because the hook has only 4 seconds. One last hook. About to catch the Earth Spirit. Perfect line though. The illusory orb. Afraid to go away as the puck. Still has a lot of health. And finally catches Chemo. Third hook is the trick. Kill off the Winter Wyvern. Good fight the Winter's Curse. That's exactly what we're trying to do. And the second hook comes out. Almost finishes up Abed. That's so scary. Those hooks are pretty much waiting the game here for Warriors Gaming Unity. They do get a bit more flesh heaps, a bit more strength around little Pudge. Happily becoming a fatty bum bum. You know, you're feeding him well. I suppose you're feeding him well. I suppose that's what it is. I can only imagine he has more HP because he actually like kills them and then he like eats them or something, and then like he goes a little fatter, he gets more protected layer of fat, and then more strength, I suppose. That's my theory. What is yours? Kidding. That movie acts used to be cool. It was alright, but definitely made Pudge such a pop hero. I just love watching Core Pudge. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm one of those weird like Dendy lovers and stuff. I used to love Dendy Pudge too. Tim's is doing really well. Yeah, Tim's is doing really well. He always does well. They try to go for Gabby, or at least they clear the lane for now. No clear line of sight for the hook, but they're gonna keep trying. I mean, that hook. Let's see. So from the high ground, that hook barely hits out. And oh no! Actually gonna catch the Juggernaut. Gabby in trouble with the dismember. Kang needs to get an arrow out. The second hook comes in, and they finish him off. Tim's might actually go down too. The BKB comes out on Kang to prevent all the damage from the puck here. Now Kang has to leap away, but still trying to fight. The Moonlight Shadow's there, so he's pretty confident. And as the hook comes out, misses Abed. Onto Gabby. Jesus, this puck is good. Keeps trying to hook things away, but it isn't accomplishing just yet. A lot of escape mechanisms anyway. Right, so the BKB helps him against the puck, by the way, as well, just in case you guys didn't know. The BKB on the drow and the Imran. I just don't think the puck is that big of a threat as opposed to Earth Spirit seems much scary. The Magnetize, the stun, the yo-yo in general, the stun and the silence is very scary. I love it. Team does it. Why would you be there? Smoke coming on Where's giving Unity, and honestly, they actually haven't been using that many smokes this game, surprisingly. I mean, a Podge and a Kunkka Mirana, which are both very good ganking combos. They've just been playing smart most of the time. Arcane Rune goes to the Podge, obviously. They don't see this because they don't have a ward on the rune just yet. Or they don't have a ward on the rune at all. And now they are smelling a gank. That's what Execration thinks their enemy team is doing. They use a scan. And they realize the Execration team is near their base, so now Pudge is going to try out one of those fishing hooks that he does love so very much. Enemy team rotates to the mid lane. They can come from behind. This is a good wraparound. Has Nana. Is anxious for that kill. Leading the charge. But the smoke gang comes from Execration themselves, and if this continues, they're not going to end up finding each other. Comes Kang. Kang could be caught out. In fact, the smoke has failed, but Execration smoke hasn't just yet. They're gonna find out Kang with a good primal roar moment has two, and blow in a matter of seconds trying to kill teams. Yo Scepter will actually bring them back to safety. The boat comes in, hits three, fantastic boat, and the dismember now to Gabi, stopping him from moving. They even use the cold embrace to save his life here. A triple stun from Tim's sets the enemy team back considerably. Aji in that BKB is just not doing enough damage as the Pudge hooks Afu into his death. Oh, okay, shit. At least he was keeping it away. But Ajit will still be found out and he can kill on the ground. Shit, man. I need to find another way to cast today. Otherwise, my voice is not gonna work out. But good thing though there was that they do manage to get a lot of kills on Execution. Great kill on the Mirana first, and then the Pudge is in a bad position. And again, if the Pudge is in a bad position, they just can't. Pudge and Barry, they rely a bit too much on him. They stop him a bit. Great boat, but then when the boat does as much as the shoulder smash, then you know that's what comes in. Scotty now and Gabi making him incredibly more tanky. And if they want to continue fighting this, the Drow is down, so I suppose they can. Why not? At least push the battle on the Drow. There's the lane, there's the hook onto Gabi, and he's been dismembered. He just tries to stop his dismemberment, and he will do so with the silence. Human interplay very well used. Afu will go down to the Beastmaster in the backlines. Tim's will be brought back in, but the Yule Shepherd will save him from the punch damage. And Tim's making it out alive? No, the Glimmer King will not save him from the pure damage and the hook. Now Abed wanted to go on Nana again. The hooks keep coming. He's gonna grab Gabi, just barely missing BYB there. And Kang will not be destroyed by his own teammate. Aji treads him to bits. Nana will also be destroyed by the Omni Slash, and the gem has been dropped here. They have to grab it. There's no buyback on anyone in Greatest Game of Unity. This might be the first game they ever lose in the whole tournament. Execration taking a huge lead. And the GG will come out of Winners Gaming Unity. The first time I've heard they use those words in a defensive manner. They give up, they acknowledge defeat. The punch pick worked out fantastically, but honestly, it worked out really well, but I think they got cocky at some point, and even though the Varanger had a lot of farm, the Juggernaut was a good counter to the Varanger naturally. He recovered very well after the bad Battle Fury, so amazing team fights by Execration, and frankly, I mean, what can you do? I'm going to commend Tims, let's see if I can, because Tims was just fantastic. I want to see... Scoreboard. Now, look at Tims, by the way. Total of 7 kills, multiple on the punch, multiple on the Marana. He had a total of 22 assists. That's not normal. This man was out of control. Can you see the damage? Look at the damage Tims did. Look at the damage. Compared to Puck. This is a support, mind you. The only comparison you have is Afu, who has a Tidebringer, you know? He's actually up there with the damage that Ajit did. He did around the same amount of damage. That's an Earth Spirit to you. That's a good Earth Spirit. In addition to the stuns, the utility, the power that he had in general, the small amount of items. He even bought a lot of supporting items, but Chemo became the main support. That's just fantastic, you know? In terms of graph, he also stayed on top. If I look at the player level, and I just compare compare all the 4 supports, you can see the difference here between... You know, like if you look at Tims, you can see that Tims is leading at halfway through the game. He already starts leading in terms of farm and in terms of levels, and player net worth. He was actually quite similar. He leads in terms of levels, beats the Kunkka halfway through the game, and this one, the team fights started happening. The Kunkka was doing pretty well for himself, but then Tims gets the large power spike and then dominates from there. And he was really the star of the game. Right. That said, I need to have a wee rest. I'm sorry. I'll put some music on, and hope you enjoy the casting, even though I almost died halfway through. But I do apologize for the bad voice. Really, it's just a matter of sickness and working too much these days. 8 hours a day casting is a bit annoying. Not a bit annoying. I love it, but like it's a bit tasking to the voice. Even though I've done more usually, for 2 weeks I've been doing this. But that said, my name's been DSwordfish. If you enjoyed the cast, feel free to follow me on Twitter. If you didn't, feel free to tell me why. And I hope I didn't deter you from enjoying what a beautiful game that was. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes for the next game of this best of 3 for the winners brackets. Execration versus Words Gaming Unity. What could easily be the final for this tournament. Until then, guys.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Thank you.